Hey Muses, it's T-Mann Tarot. Welcome back to my channel, or hi, hello, and welcome if this is your first time finding me. My name is Tyler, also known as T-Mann Tarot across all social media platforms. I am your favorite tarot deck reviewer and tarot reader, content creator, connoisseur of everything cartomancy, divination, kind of mojo jojo. I don't know. But this is a time for you where you can take a quick peek at a deck that you might be interested in before you decide to purchase it. I've purchased it, or I have been sent decks for review to help you determine if you want to purchase this deck. But before we dive deeper into today's Oracle deck review, we are going to talk about some fun things. So please make sure that you do the things that YouTube likes. So please subscribe, comment, like, and leave I don't even know my own spiel. Tyler Talks, take 2. All right. Please make sure that you subscribe, comment, like, and turn on that notification bell so you do not miss another deck review of the future. But if you would like early access to any of my deck reviews, please make sure you subscribe to my Patreon channel where you get early access to these videos. You can also get early access to my monthly haul videos. And these videos, people who comment on these videos help me figure out which decks and things to review first, because there's interest there. So please make sure, if you want early access and want to help me out, keep this little side hustle business up and afloat, please subscribe over to the Patreon channel, which will be linked below. But anyways, today we are going to be talking about the Oracle of Oddities by Claire Goodchild, by Black and the Moon. So let's change camera angles and dive into this Oracle deck, shall we? Okay, friends, we are all set up for today's quick and simple and easy little deck review. So again, we are talking about the Oracle of Oddities Oracle deck by Claire Goodchild from Black and the Moon. Now, this Oracle deck had a fun little way of coming to me. If you're looking for other tarot deck reviewers and content creators who I highly recommend, please make sure that you go over and follow Lisa Pepez and Danny Mystic. This deck came across through one of their, I believe, hot take videos. It came across the screen and I just became obsessulated. So in their hot takes video, they talked about how Claire has made many iterations of this Oracle of the Oddities deck, right? And so she was launching a backing to make a 5th and final iteration of this Oracle, where all of the cards that have been in the expansion packs and in the additions. Hi, Barney. Somebody is hopping up for a fun hi. She was campaigning and funding for a new edition, and I believe this is the final iteration of it, where all of the cards are in one deck. So first and foremost, I just want to shout out and say thank you to Claire, because I pre-ordered this so long ago, and then the world had all of its hiccups and bumps, and, you know, the good old tariffs got in place. Claire, thank you so much for your vulnerability, your open communication, your honest communication, and doing everything within your power to get this sent to people efficiently, effectively, and the most cost-effective way for everyone who backed the campaign. I'm so appreciative. Thank you so much. This is kind of my little bit of a thank you for this. So yeah, so I'm going to read from the website just about the deck real quick. So it says, the description. Discover the reimagined Oracle of Oddities Oracle deck. Originally released in three, not five. I don't know where I got that number. Originally released in 3 separate editions, this beloved Oracle deck has undergone a transformative makeover and is now together in one deck. The new Oracle of Oddities features a blend of original cards paired with new additions. Now, again, I had never seen any of the 3 iterations, but when this deck popped up in that Hot Takes review, I just knew that it was my mix of, like, floral, pretty, and, like, macabre. As you can kind of see from the cover here of this, like, macabre kind of heart and snake and flower, but it's beautifully done. Some information about the cards. There are 60 cards, so it's a healthy Oracle deck, right? Love a chunky Oracle deck. Anything less than, like, I don't know, 35 is a little weird. Again, used to tarot decks, it's 78 cards. The more, the better. They are 2.75 inches by 4.75 inches. Barney is back again. Let's see if he will relax for a second. They are 350 GSM matte cardstock. And it comes in a 2-piece rigid box. Which the box is beautiful, does its job, holds the cards, nothing too over the top. I believe because there were, that's a speculation, Tyler, you don't know that. It's a simple box. It is not like some of these other publishers. I believe Claire, while she does have printing companies, this is completely self-published, so it's not, it's not like a Rockpool or a Llewellyn or a Hay House or a Weezer publishing, right? Where they kind of have their set standards. Like, this is Claire's doing. It is beautiful. It is simple, and it gets the job done. And I so much appreciate that. Anything else here on the website? I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. She does have a lot of other decks. I will be linking Claire's website down below so that you can check out their website and all of the things that they have available for purchase. Ooh, sorry, friends. All right, so these cards are, whoa, where am I in frame? These cards, let me adjust and kind of bring us in a little bit closer. All right. Hey, Barney, you are really on a tear today. Beautiful matte cards. I love the illustrations here between the anatomy and kind of the greenery here. Simple touch, right? There's a keyword and that's it. There is no guidebook available, so it's one of these things where it is completely intuitive here to read with. Support with it being the spine, right? That's on brand. That is on kind of the straightforward understanding here. Strength, stability. Good Lord, this Mercury retrograde has the pets just losing their mind like they have never functioned a day in their life before. Where were we? We were talking about... All right. The cards. It's just like this almost manila folder color with a juxtaposition of the body and the mind here, right? And then, yeah, you're going to have to do a little bit of research because, like, is this a kidney? Not sure. But again, instinct, gut, maybe this is your stomach, actually. Instinct and the gut would work really well. Influence coming through the skull. So if you are a fan of kind of this kitchen witchy macabre style here, it will definitely be beauty and kind of like the whole, like your whole chest, your whole torso. Anxiety with little bats. Abundance. The cards do lead to uprights and inversions if that is your thing, if you want to do inversions, but there's really no definitions for inversions, so it might not lead to that very well. Let's see how it shuffles. A beautiful shuffle here for ourselves. Shuffles wonderfully. They are alphabetical, so I wanted to give them a little extra shuffle. You can do hand over hand. With that matte finish, it is, it feels a little extra slippery in a way. I don't feel like I have a great grip on the cards, but I just don't know if I necessarily like matte in general on the cards. That's just a personal preference, right? I'm gonna zoom out here, and we are gonna... Maybe not that far out. There we go. That's better. So let's just see how this pairs with a standard tarot. This is the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. It's one that I quickly just have out and available. So let's see here. What kind of messages do we get here? All right. So, upside down. So, influence between the world and the Four of Wands. The influence, right? What is influencing this chapter? What is influencing this home? There is some sort of kind of growth here that is running through the brain here that's saying like something needs to change here. The chapter needs to be closed and, you know, focus, maybe turning the focus back at home. Okay, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? We're talking about the, okay, explore the foot, which this also could be too an interesting take on like, hey, where's the pain, right? Because there had to be a reason that the foot was chosen, right? So like maybe understanding like the pain in the foot, right? What's happening here? Oh, well, here's the pain in the foot, the Six of Swords, about the logical travel, the way we move, and about the choices and the relationships we're forming. Are we grounded? Are we secure? Are we exploring new relationships, right? I would also look be like, hey, are you exploring new identities, right? Sexual expression. Are you exploring new kind of, you know, spicy fun time, right? These things here, it's exploration, it's about commitment, these things. Okay, so it pairs and reads pretty fabulously with a Rider-Waite Smith. Now, I want to see how this reads with the Deviant Moon. How this pairs together with this kind of similar spooky, you know, adding the layer of the extra spooky to it. Because even, like, the backs of these cards are very... These might play well together. And then I have one other deck that I think might be fun to pair it with as well. Another black and white tarot deck. Alright, so... Ooh, okay, apathy. We're talking about apathy. Well, I'm going to have to Google that one a little bit. We got some big words here. That's an SAT word. But apathy... between the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, right? I feel like that works, but I don't know what apathy means off the top of my head. So, sorry, friends. Let's... All right. Okay, dreams, and I love that it's a... Right? It's a skull with a spine, and what are our dreams here? Okay. The hope, stuck between the hope and the plan. The dreams that we're working on take hope and kind of this working towards here, but we can't give up hope that there's no plan, and you're not bored. You just need your dreams to have an outline here, right? I think this might be the pairing, just the funky of both of them, that leaning into that kind of energy is gonna pair and have a lot of fun using and working with. Three of Pentacles with the manifestations and the Three of Wands. Okay, that's a little on the nose here. That, like, the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles is saying that our manifestations take working well together with others, might take other people involved for us to get these things to work and to take off, but we have to put things out there, let things grow. It's interesting too that, like, this individual looks like Mother in a way, with this vine connecting the three wands that they're trying to grow, saying that, yeah, you're working on it. It's taking some time for these blossoms, these blooms to open up, right? But it's one of these things too. Look at the man here. Look at the face. Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming a gender. Shame on me. That this growth here is barren. There's just birds. There's no flowers here, except for the leaf here. How does these grow? These might live together, to be honest. Observe between the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Wands. Interesting. I haven't actually looked at this one. The 8 of Wands here and the Queen of Pentacles, saying that, like, we might need to be the person that throws these wands. We might need to be the person who cuts these down and gets the wish going. We can't wait. We have to use our own strength to get these things. So what are you observing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little bugs here on the observe, which is interesting too, to connect here. We have 7 butterflies and 1 bumblebee. Between the Queen of Pentacles, what are we grateful for as we are observing these magic and these kind of things come to light? Okay, I think these are going to be best friends. I think these are going to work lovely together in readings and something fun to play with. The last deck, I want to see how these work together and see if it kind of beats the Deviant Moon Tarot, is the Gustave Doré deck, which is one that I haven't touched in a while. It's black and white here. It is a curated art deck where the creator has found work of Doré and kind of shopped them together to make to make a tarot deck. So, what are we talking about? We are talking about support with the Three of Pentacles working together. Our spine needs to get straightened out some way here, but it takes decision. It takes choices and options here. Yeah, these, I think it works. I think the colors, I don't necessarily like this color palette. I do love the vibe. Like, these seem to be in the same color tones to me. Yeah. Definitely gonna be friends with the Deviant Moon. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands with luck. We're going to need some luck here to get things going, to get things moving, to get out of our feeling of poverty and lack and loss and stubbed toe energy here. But when we find that luck, things are going to move quickly. It's also something to be said, too, that, like, once you know and understand the cards, you can have a lot of fun and a lot of play here with different decks. So friends, let me know, what do you think of this deck below? Again, Claire Goodchild, Oracle of Oddities, thank you so much. This is a beautiful deck. I cannot wait to play with this deeper, to maybe do readings with it. Shuffle, again, is beautiful and smooth. But friends, a closer inspection of Claire Goodchild's Oracle of Oddities is coming up.